What's going on here is much more complex than that.
Can we skip this? Like, hit the skip button or something?
Oh, you don't want to skip this.
Yes, we do.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my South Park Stick of Truth hardcore walkthrough. So now we've made our way out of the gay man's ass. We've now got a bunch of new equipment, so you want to make sure that everything is on that you want on, because the game has a nasty habit of taking off good stuff and putting worse stuff on, which is kind of annoying, but it happens. So make sure your equipment is all set, because when you go through the next door you're going to be fighting a boss, and the boss has probably the highest life up to this point in the game. He's also immune to bleed, so you're going to have to bring your damage dealers, because status effects, I think fire will work, I don't think gross out works, but bleed most certainly does not. Those were our new friends from inside the colon of Mr. Slave, and we've got no new things to really equip. So, up here into the final tent, and the boss fight begins. So the boss is none other than Chef, and if you followed the show you'll know that there was quite a big public falling out between Hayes and the South Park guys, because they were mocking his religion, and he didn't want them to, and he really should have known better to tell them not to mock something, because that's kind of what they do. So he ended up quitting, and they made a hilarious episode where they turned Chef into a paedophile, and they used sound clips of his voice to do the dialogue in the episode, and it's intentionally done really bad, and it's one of the funniest episodes of South Park, featuring the Super Adventure Club, and I recommend you check it out because it's a great episode. But the fight is going to follow pretty much as you see here. I am going to hit this guy with the most powerful stuff I can do, which generally translates into using Super Coffee and hitting him really, really hard. So I'm hitting him with the discus, because the discus is doing a good, 2,500. It's about 5,000 a turn, and if I get more than one turn, I can get 10,000 damage really quickly. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm probably going to cycle between all my friends to do their more powerful abilities to try and speed it up, but this is an incredibly easy boss fight that lasts longer than it should because of just how inflated Chef's life is. Like, he has this charge ability where he channels, and if you don't stun him, which I don't think you can because he's immune to stun, he grabs you, and there's quick time events, but if you do the quick times, and the quick times are nothing like the toilet quick time, which is fucking insanely fast, so they're really easy to do, and he does no damage. So every time he channels, he's wasting a turn channeling to do an attack that deals no damage. So it's really, really strange. It's just, I don't know, it's a bit of a miss in a boss fight, and the boss fights have not all been that difficult, but compared to the Sparrow Prince, who, when I first got to him, he was one-shotting my team when he did those eye lasers. Just ridiculously powerful stuff. Speaking of, this is it now. So, a good strategy here would be to decrease his armor by using Stan's ability that does that, or just using a weapon that decreases armor, if you can spec that way. And then just have Cartman use Curse, because when they don't have armor, Curse does 1,000 to 2,000 damage per hit. Like, look how much it just did, and he has 500 armor, so without that armor, that could have taken off like 10,000 damage. It's unbelievably powerful, and you get it so late, so a lot of people are probably not going to use it if they don't like Cartman, and they don't even know it exists when it's wickedly useful. But there's not much left in this fight. We've pretty much got Chef on the ropes. Here comes another curse just to rub it in. What is going to happen is Clyde is going to throw a Molotov cocktail on Chef, and then Chef is going to stumble into us, to which we have to fart to get him away, and it's a quick time event, so as soon as he gets near you when you're on fire, you want to knock down on the analog, and it's going to go to another one of those awesome slow motion fart explosions, and it's coming up now. So he's just poured, I assume it was petrol on him, but it looked more like the toxic waste. And it's coming up here, so get ready for it. There it is, and here is the awesome fart effect. That looks beast. But thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the final video of my guide. You take care now.